When Ateez first debuted, KQ Entertainment was a small company, just around 10 employees in total. Now, they've grown into a team of over 100, thanks in large part to the incredible rise of the group itself. From day one, Ateez wasn't just a K-pop act. They were a force of determination, 8 young artists pushing the boundaries of what a small agency could achieve. Their journey became the company's journey. Their sweat, tears, and tireless effort built the foundation of everything that followed. In the early days, they would give their all, even during rehearsals for music shows. They performed so intensely that camera directors had to step in, asking them to hold back, saying, "Please, take it easy. You don't need to break a sweat already." Their longtime producer, Eden, once confessed that during those early years, every album felt like it could be their last. So he poured everything he had into each and every track, crafting something that could stand the test of time. Even today, Ateez is known for their fierce choreography, so demanding that they often avoid doing challenge videos to preserve energy. And yet, during their live concerts, even after more than 3 hours on stage, their energy never fades. From the first beat to the last encore, their fire burns just as bright. Even in moments of injury, Ateez has always chosen the stage. In 2019, during a performance of Hala Hala in Chicago, Yeosang fell mid-choreography. His fourth finger was bent backward, but he forced it back into place and kept dancing, driven by nothing but determination to finish the show. Seonghwa, during their very first overseas tour, fractured a rib. Yet he completed every schedule. Even after injuring his leg, he removed his bandages before going on stage, just to keep fans from worrying. In 2023, Jongho was diagnosed with a torn meniscus. Still, he pushed through and performed at KCON LA 2023 before stepping back to receive treatment. Later, at Coachella 2024, he collapsed backstage from hyperventilation after the first week set. His voice had been damaged by sandstorms, yet, astonishingly, he still showed up to vocal practice later that same day. This relentless spirit, their refusal to back down, is what built Ateez into the powerhouse we see today. Ateez is a team of 8. Each member comes from a different background, with different talents and personalities. But when they step on stage, they move as one, an emblem of perfect teamwork. Sure, they have assigned positions, but if you asked them, they'd tell you, they can do anything. In truth, every one of them is an all-rounder. From leader Hongjoong, born in 1998, to oldest member Seonghwa, the ever-energetic Yunho, the quietly emotional Yeosang, the master of expressions Sean, the charismatic Mingi, the chameleon-like Wooyoung, and the youngest, Jongho, with his powerhouse vocals. These 8 aren't just idol group members. They're companions, brothers, creators of a shared story, growing together, pulling each other forward, and building a legacy as one. Each member doesn't just play a role. They help shape what the name Ateez stands for. So now, let's follow their stories, one by one. Where did they start? What drives them on stage? And most importantly, how do they connect with the ones who matter most, their fans, ATINY? In 2016, a young boy stood quietly in front of a newly founded company, KQ Entertainment. In his hands, he held a letter and a self-produced mixtape. That boy's name was Hongjoong. And that day marked the very first page in the story of Ateez. I got it back. Born on November 7, 1998, in Hongjoong, South Korea, Hongjoong had been surrounded by music from a young age. He wrote his own raps, composed his own songs, and dreamed of creating a team that could change the world. A dream inspired by the group Block B, whom he admired deeply. KQ Entertainment recognized that passion. And Hongjoong became their very first trainee. He laid out a sleeping bag in the corner of a small practice room. And worked through the nights, producing music with a promise to himself. Even if I'm alone, I won't give up. 6 months later, Yunho joined as the second trainee. From that moment on, Hongjoong naturally took center within the team. With a baby face and small frame that contrasted his fierce charisma, with eloquence, sacrifice, and quiet strength. Hongjoong wasn't just a leader, he became the one who lit the path forward, the one who made dreaming together possible, the one fans now call the father of Ateez. In Ateez, Hongjoong holds a remarkable array of roles: leader, main rapper, sub-vocalist, and composer. His talent for songwriting had already turned heads even before his debut. Since then, he's been credited with countless rap verses and lyrics across Ateez's discography. When it comes to his looks, Hongjoong is known for his large, expressive eyes and lips. His features shift dramatically with each change in expression. With sharp, slightly lifted eyes, he manages to look both fierce and gentle. Fans often say he resembles Bruni, the fire spirit from Disney's Frozen 2. From the very beginning, he has never been afraid to experiment. With bold hairstyles, daring colors, and unique outfit choices, Hongjoong constantly redefines his image, always with purpose. He studies fashion with intention and expresses himself through his evolving style. His fashion philosophy? Clear and fearless. Thanks to his bold spectrum of personal style, he caught the eye of none other than Olivier Rousteing, creative director of the French luxury brand Balmain. And in 2023, Hongjoong made history, becoming the very first Korean to be named a global ambassador for Balmain. Hongjoong's voice holds a unique balance, clean in tone, yet rough with emotion. Unlike fellow rapper Mingi, Hongjoong delivers high-pitched, razor-sharp raps. He often adds small yet distinct signature sounds at the start of each verse, sometimes a soft laugh, other times a whisper or breath. When he sings, his crisp diction makes every word land clearly. And with his strong projection and excellent breath control, his live vocals leave a powerful impression. Recently, he and Jongho appeared on KBS 2's program I Am a Singer, where they traveled across Germany for a busking tour. There, Hongjoong didn't just showcase his rapping and vocals, he surprised audiences with his harmonica skills too.
What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
In January 2025, he stepped onto the global fashion stage, attending Paris Fashion Week. He turned heads at the Paul Smith 25AW show and the Jacquemus La Croisière collection. Rocking a sleek gray suit with glasses, and a bold all-black ensemble, proving his status as a true global fashion icon. On stage, Hongjoong can shift the atmosphere with just a glance. He moves fluidly through genres, from contemporary dance to hip-hop. Though smaller in build, he compensates with full-body energy, his movements big, sharp, and striking. And perhaps most notably, his performance in Answer drew attention for its calm intensity. So much so that fans and critics alike say, an Ateez stage is complete through the eyes of Kim Hongjoong. But off the stage, Hongjoong is someone who quietly watches over the team. He notices even the smallest changes and checks in, not with words, but with a reassuring hand on the back. The members often say, he leads us through actions, not speeches. Hongjoong has consistently released solo tracks, collaborations with fellow members, and cover songs of other artists. On November 8, 2023, he released a Walker, a self-composed track commemorating his photo exhibition, capturing reflections on life's journey. On August 23, 2024, he unveiled Why Do You Love, a heartfelt message to fans that he wrote, composed, and arranged himself. track Mats from the album The World EP Final Will showcases his strong synergy with Seonghwa. In addition, Hongjoong has showcased his musical talent through a variety of covers and collaborations, including Wham's Last Christmas and Michael Jackson's Beat It. Especially through his By Hongjoong series, he reinterprets songs by different artists, creating meaningful connections with fans. And to fans, Hongjoong means even more. Each year, he writes and shares songs just for ATINY, like Celebrate, Thank You, and All About You, as heartfelt gifts that express his gratitude and love for the fans. He reads their letters with care and sometimes, he writes back. It's his way of saying, I'm truly connected to you. Some days he's shining on stage. Other days he's quietly tucked into a studio corner still dreaming. Dreaming of better music, better performances, and a stronger team. Hongjoong. The one who carries the title of leader, still walking ahead step by step. Even when the road gets rough, even when things fall apart, he never forgets to turn back and say, let's keep going, together. That is Kim Hongjoong, the unwavering heart of Ateez. Quiet, yet always the warmest presence, this is Seonghwa, the eldest member of Ateez. Born Park Seonghwa on April 3, 1998, in Jeonju, South Korea, he grew up with a deep love for singing and dancing. During high school, he led his dance club Dilettanti as president, quietly pouring his heart into practice as he dreamed of standing on stage. Then, one day, he knocked on the door of KQ Entertainment. His clear, gentle tone and expressive vocals immediately drew attention, a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Seonghwa possesses a striking visual charm. His defined features can give him a sharp look, yet depending on the styling, his expression softens almost like a chameleon. With a perfectly shaped face and delicate hairline, he pulls off just about any hairstyle with ease. His tall frame and wide shoulders contrast his slender build, making him the perfect canvas for elegant silhouettes. Thanks to his androgynous charm, Seonghwa often experiments with fashion. Donning reworked women's wear, bold accessories, and avant-garde looks that few others could wear as effortlessly. He doesn't just wear fashion, he becomes part of it. Seonghwa made a dazzling debut as the first Asian model for the French luxury designer brand, Isabelle Marant. He opened the men's lineup at the brand's Fall/Winter 2025 runway show, commanding the stage with a stunning suit ensemble, deadly charisma, and a walk that captivated the entire audience. His sharp gaze, confident stride, and poised energy left no doubt Seonghwa had arrived as a fashion model. Shortly after, premium men's fragrance brand John Barbados unveiled a pictorial with Seonghwa in the May 2025 issue of Cosmopolitan. In it, he embodied the essence of both the artisan EDT and artisan black EDT, showcasing his ability to blend strength and softness with effortless elegance. Within Ateez, Seonghwa contributes as a performer, vocalist, and occasional rapper. His voice brings a unique sensitivity to the group's powerful sound, layering emotion and narrative into each note. While his natural tone sits in the lower mid-range, he commands a wide vocal spectrum. And his falsetto is especially striking, able to glide seamlessly even amid intense choreography. Live or recorded, his voice remains steady. It doesn't just carry the melody, it deepens the story. When Seonghwa first joined the company, he auditioned with a rap performance. A glimpse of just how versatile he is. Though widely known for his vocals, he took on a full rap part in Bouncy, showcasing a charismatic mumble rap delivery.
Pay you don't pay dollar, pay and won't
And in Mats, the unit track from Ateez's second full-length album, he executed a fully structured rap, proving once again that he's more than just a singer. On stage, Seonghwa is one of the group's strongest performers, often paired with San as a central figure in choreography. He throws his entire body into each move, dancing so passionately that fans have even voiced concern over his intensity, but that's just Seonghwa. His facial expressions tell stories, each look, each gesture unfolds like a scene from a film. He has the rare ability to embody the emotional arc of a song through movement and gaze. This is why fans group him with Hongjoong and San, calling them the Demon Line. A trio known for their fierce, almost unhinged emotional stage presence. Standing at 178 centimeters, with long arms and legs that create elegant dance lines. Seonghwa's style is less about raw power, and more about flowing strength and immersive precision. He adapts his movement to each song's mood, fluid and lyrical for tracks like Deja Vu, and sharp and grounded for songs like Wonderland or Gorilla. In emotionally rich pieces like Answer and Eternal Sunshine, his poetic performance becomes the soul of the stage, bringing each note, each lyric, to life. Offstage, Seonghwa is known as the mother of the team, a quiet presence who watches over Ateez with care and grace. When someone's struggling, he doesn't ask questions, he simply walks over, gently pats their back and sits by their side in silence. Leader Hongjoong once said, "Seonghwa is the one who keeps the peace in our team." He's deeply sensitive, sometimes moved to tears by the smallest gestures. He remembers even the tiniest things and gives thanks for them all. To fans, Seonghwa is a source of warmth and calm. Whether it's the gaze he holds on stage or a quiet smile during a live stream, every word, every gesture, is filled with sincerity. At times, he said, "It's okay if I don't stand out." But both his members and fans know better. In this long and difficult journey Ateez must take, it is Seonghwa's presence that makes the team stronger. Seonghwa. A quiet strength, a steady shoulder to lean on, and the silent heartbeat behind every performance, always leaving a lingering resonance. Kind, gentle, and always warm-hearted, he brings energy to every room he walks into. Let's meet Yunho, the radiant spirit of Ateez. Born Jong Yunho on March 23, 1999, in Gwangju, South Korea. His tall frame and boundless energy made him dream of the stage from an early age.
Gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus so I make it purr. Keep on refresh when they see me earn.
As a trainee, Yunho poured everything into his growth, working tirelessly to command the spotlight. His dancing, even back then, stood out. He didn't just follow routines, he created his own. That passion naturally led him to his role as Ateez's main dancer and sub-vocalist. In a group filled with sharp charisma, Yunho, along with Jongho, brings a softer, rounder presence. Fans often liken him to a golden retriever or even a cuddly bear. With a clean face that rarely needs heavy makeup, his natural charm stands out, and many say their very first impression of him was nothing but warm and likable. Even among the members, Yunho was the one everyone felt drawn to instantly. He's often called massive by those who meet him in person, not just for his height, but for the graceful lines of his build. Compared to Mingi, who boasts a broader and more solid frame, Yunho is long-limbed, lean, and elegantly stretched.
우리의 소대미의 나이 유명한 가잖아.
Yunho doesn't just dance, he lights up the room with every step. With his rich, mid to low vocal tone, Yunho brings a refreshing color to every song. His voice is often described as easy to listen to, so consistent that fans say his live performances sound just like the studio recordings. Able to shift his tone to match the mood of each track, he often takes on the standout parts that give the song its emotional lift. He effortlessly blends chest voice and falsetto, and because his tone is similar to Seonghwa's, they frequently alternate or share vocal lines. On stage, Yunho's performance is textbook precision, but it's his height, a striking 186 centimeters, combined with his expansive movements and raw energy that truly captivates the audience. Every detail matters to him, he memorizes even the smallest movements with perfection. Which is why many members turn to him when polishing choreography. Yunho often serves as the anchor of Ateez formation, a quiet but crucial pillar of their synchronized performances. In songs like Wonderland and Gorilla, his explosive yet precise movement powers the group's performance. And when it comes to Ateez's notoriously intense dance breaks, Yunho is often at the center, squeezing out every last drop of energy to drive the moment home. Even outside the spotlight of the dance break, he continues to shine in every chorus, proving time and again why he is the main dancer of Ateez.
전교생들이 내가 주황색 끼고 다니는 걸 알아.
But Yunho's true charm shines even brighter off the stage. Within the team, he's the mood maker, the one who keeps the energy high and the smiles coming. After grueling rehearsals, he's the first to say, "We've got this, big bros." He breaks the tension with a well-timed joke, lightening the atmosphere with his signature warmth. But Yunho's positivity isn't just surface level. He's the quiet pillar holding everyone up, making sure the team never runs out of strength. He often says he's the king of tears, and it's not an exaggeration. At concerts, his emotions well up often and he's been seen holding back tears, only to finally speak through a trembling voice when he can no longer keep it in. It shows just how tender his heart really is. To fans, Yunho is a source of healing energy. Whether it's during fan sign events or live broadcasts, his smile radiates sincerity and comfort. And he often says, "Let's always move forward with a smile and a positive heart." To him, it's more than just a catchphrase, it's a belief he lives by every single day. That's why both fans and his fellow members draw strength from Yunho. Not just because of his dancing but because of the light he brings into the world. Yunho, a fierce performer on stage, a gentle leader off it. He is a constant, shining light on Ateez's journey. A clear, pure voice and a heart more sincere than anyone's. Let's meet Yeosang, the quiet force at the center of Ateez. Born as Kang Yeosang on June 15, 1999 in Pohang, South Korea, he was once a calm and quiet boy who learned to express himself through song. From his school days, Yeosang dreamed of becoming a singer, and through relentless effort, he joined Big Hit Entertainment as a trainee. Later, in pursuit of a path that felt more true to his color, he moved to KQ Entertainment, choosing one out of 6 agencies that had offered him a spot. It was there that he met his destined teammate Wooyoung, who trained alongside him for 4 years, joined the group later. Though Yeosang didn't show it outwardly, he was deeply moved by Wooyoung's decision.
정말 네, 저는 여상이랑 5년지기 친구지만 저희 둘이 이렇게 같은 팀으로서 같은 무대를 준비했습니다.
앞으로도 잘 부탁해 우영아.
In Ateez, Yeosang takes on the role of lead vocalist, performer, and rapper. Often called God-given visuals, he's known as the group's visual center. His striking looks and ethereal aura often earn him standout moments, whether it's opening the song or closing with a lasting impression. With strong, elegant eyes and delicate features, he's often compared to a character straight out of a romantic manga. Even during his time as an unrevealed trainee, he was well known for his appearance. His eyes shine a vivid, bright brown, giving them a clear and radiant look. When barefaced, his skin glows and his natural beauty stands out even more. Yeosang frequently wears ornate hairpieces. His offstage fashion mixes chic minimalism with sharp casual pieces, and sometimes, he surprises everyone with an unexpected, bold fashion twist. Yeosang's voice is clean and refreshing. Among the members, he possesses a calm and steady low tone, a rare vocal color that brings uniqueness to many of Ateez's most memorable parts. Even within the powerful soundscape of Ateez, filled with intense rap and fierce performances, his transparent vocals create moments where the song can breathe. In tracks like Wave and Eternal Sunshine, Yeosang's clear tone infuses warmth and light throughout the song. And in Halazia, his line, "Oh little bluebird who's lost its voice, I hear a whisper," is delivered in a rich, deep tone that sets the emotional tone for the group's dystopian concept. Among the team's vocalists, Yeosang holds the lowest vocal register. This contrast allows him to alternate beautifully with Jongho's soaring high notes, creating dramatic transitions where Yeosang anchors a moment in calm, just before Jongho launches the song into a powerful climax. It's this vocal balance that elevates Ateez's music to something truly cinematic. In performance, Yeosang brings both power and finesse to every move. His choreography is marked by strong, controlled motions, yet there's a fluidity and precision that elevates each stage. Because his vocal parts are usually quiet, Yeosang doesn't often get much screen time in music shows or music videos. But when it comes to dancing, especially fast-paced styles like intricate footwork, crumping, and whacking, he really stands out. One performance that drew a lot of praise was their Stage 4 Horizon, where his sharp, powerful moves left a strong impression. In Eriba, Yeosang delivered tango-inspired movements with a refined, unique flair that captivated the audience. Since the inception era, his growth as a dancer has been impossible to miss, often earning him center positions and solo stages. From the very beginning, Yeosang was known as a practice machine. Although dance wasn't his initial strength, he spent countless nights in the practice room quietly pushing himself to improve, one step at a time. That relentless effort paid off. Today, Yeosang isn't just part of the Ateez performance line, he's one of the pillars that holds it steady. Offstage, Yeosang is quiet and thoughtful. In a group filled with passionate personalities, he's the one who balances the energy, offering quiet wisdom exactly when it's needed. Despite his cool and refined appearance, Yeosang is surprisingly quirky. He's what fans affectionately call a pure-hearted oddball, a gentle soul who's endearingly awkward especially around strangers. He's introverted, shy, and often bashful. Some even say that if you leave him alone, he's so sweet and clueless that it makes you want to look after him. At first glance, he may seem aloof. But once he smiles or speaks, his entire aura shifts, playful expressions, and a unique way of talking that instantly win people over. He's direct and honest, sometimes to a fault. But his words never hurt, instead they come wrapped in innocence and unexpected wit, catching people off guard with their sincerity. To fans, Yeosang is warm and gentle. On stage, he's a powerful performer. But at fan signings, he meets your gaze, speaks softly, and listens closely. There's something disarming about the way he connects. Yeosang once said, "I want to share my feelings and thoughts through music, not just words." And maybe that's why his voice often resonates deeper than anything he could ever say. Yeosang. In Ateez's grand adventure, he's the quiet light, steadily illuminating the path ahead. The moment he steps onto the stage, everything changes with just one glance. This is Son, Ateez's main performer, a man who embodies both explosive energy and delicate emotion. His full name is Choi Son. He was born on July 10, 1999 in Jeonju, a city shaped by clear seas and strong winds. Growing up in that vibrant landscape, Son naturally fell in love with singing and dancing. Determined to create a stage of his own, he moved to Seoul to begin life as a trainee. Today, he stands at the heart of Ateez's performances as both the main performer and a lead vocalist. Son is best known for his commanding presence on stage. With immersive facial expressions and sharp, powerful choreography, he's often credited as a key force behind Ateez's massive international popularity. But off-stage, he's someone entirely different. Beneath the fierce stage persona is a soft, gentle face. When he smiles, dimples bloom on both cheeks and his eyes curve into the kindest crescent moons. Depending on his expression, he can look like two completely different people. Son, a performer who can steal the spotlight with one look, and a soul who reminds us that strength and softness can live in the same heart. Son shines in cool-toned outfits and hair colors. His features pair naturally with these shades, and he's known for pulling off striking hairstyles, especially the front highlights during answer promotions. And the backstreaked hair during Wonderland, both of which drew great attention. In 2020, on the Mama stage, Son revealed his abs for the first time following in the footsteps of Mingi and Seonghwa. Later, during the concept photos and music video for Fireworks, I'm the One, he made headlines again for confidently showcasing his physique. Since the Halazia era, stylists have emphasized his powerful frame and defined lats. And he's continued to maintain his form through consistent training. In March 2025, Son attended the Dolce & Gabbana Women's FW 2025 show in Milan. As the only male K-pop artist present, he turned heads with his unique fashion sense and charismatic presence, further proving himself as a true world-class performer. Vocally, Son is known for his solid technique and bright, airy tone. His voice is refreshing yet emotionally rich, pulling listeners deeper into each song. He possesses both power and versatility, effortlessly switching vocal textures based on the genre. Whether it's a sharp shout or a raspy growl, his delivery remains smooth and engaging. In tracks like Turbulence, Be With You, and New World, he often harmonizes with Jongho in the bridge sections, trading high notes and layering vocals to elevate the emotional arc of the song. In Crazy Form, the title track of their second full-length album, he opens the track with his signature sticky, textured tone, a perfect fit for the track's punchy vibe. And above all, Son's facial expressions remain one of Ateez's most iconic trademarks. Intensely expressive, impossibly immersive, they define what it means to tell a story with your whole being. With just a glance, just a movement, Son ignites the entire stage. Performances like Answer, Hala Hala, and Gorilla earned him the nickname Fancam Master, as fans around the world became captivated by the intensity of his expressions. In 2019, during a street performance at Venice Beach in Los Angeles, Son disguised himself as a man in his 70s, playing both the role of a frail elder and his own energetic self in a dance team performance.
산이가?
은기 잘하네. 상이 너무 좋았어.
The result? A flawless blend of expression, character, and movement, proving once again that he is a master of emotion and physical storytelling. Son's dance is a perfect balance of power and grace. He controls tempo and emotion within each move, drawing the audience's gaze instinctively whenever he steps into the spotlight. He is the very embodiment of growth through relentless effort. Known for practicing even with heavy boots on, Son worked to erase any gap between rehearsal and stage performance. He started as a complete beginner in dance, learning the fundamentals from scratch. But by 2020, he stood center stage in a special collaboration at MAMA, representing Ateez among Korea's top performers. While Ateez emphasizes versatility over strict positions, Son's evolution has earned him recognition directly from his fellow members. He's no longer just a dancer, he's a benchmark for effort and transformation. From Hala Hala and Wave to Answer and Inception, Son has repeatedly taken charge of bridge dance breaks, his sweeping expressive movements bringing depth to every performance. In the finale of Wonderland, he executed a dramatic backbend using only his core strength. And in Bouncy, his explosive center stage choreography once again proved just how powerful and controlled his body has become. Son is not just a performer, he is performance itself. Offstage, Son is surprisingly warm and down-to-earth. He takes care of his members with quiet sincerity and never hesitates to say "I love you" to his fans, like a boy full of affection. This unexpected side of him only deepens the love he receives. Son often says he's someone who's honest with his emotions. Joy, sadness, anger, excitement, he brings every feeling to life on stage. He knows how to connect with the audience, not just through moves but through unfiltered emotion. That's why a performance by Son isn't just a show, it's a living, breathing story. In October 2024, Son received the K-pop Icon Award at the LU Style Awards. Reflecting on his 8th year as an idol, he shared, "I believe in loving my work and cherishing the people around me. To uphold that belief, I live every day with the mindset that I must do my best. That's the one thing I never want to lose." Choi Son. In the journey of Ateez, he moves freely between light and shadow, singing and dancing through every emotion of youth, raw, vivid, and beautifully real. A deep, resonant voice, the kind you hear once and never forget. From fierce rap verses to raw, emotional depth, this is song Mingi, the other heartbeat of Ateez. Born on August 9, 1999, in Bucheon, South Korea, Mingi grew up shy and reserved, but he found his voice in music and dance, his own way to connect with the world. Ballads came first, then dance became his second language, and eventually rap gave him the confidence to truly speak. Before debuting with Ateez, he trained at Maru Entertainment where he built his foundation. Later, he joined KQ Entertainment and that's where he met his destiny as a member of Ateez. Today, Mingi stands as the group's main rapper and one of its pillars in performance. With every move and every verse he tells his story bold, powerful, and unmistakably Mingi. Standing tall at 184 centimeters, Mingi commands attention with sharp defined features, bringing an added intensity to Ateez's overall image. At the 2019 Mama stage, he was the first among the members to reveal his abs, a moment that sparked buzz across fans and media alike. Often compared to his longtime friend Yunho, Mingi carries a more angular look, strong jawlines, prominent nose bridge, a stark contrast to Yunho's rounder, softer charm. Where Yunho brings warmth, Mingi brings a sleek, cool aura. Yet, with a change in styling, soft brown hair, bangs falling over his forehead, or rounded glasses, that sharp charisma softens into surprising delicacy. His fashion swings from polished to casual, but always with a clear sense of personal identity. From streetwear to structured looks, his wardrobe speaks of range and confidence. In March 2025, Mingi made headlines at Paris Fashion Week, attending Off-White's Fall and Winter 25 State of Resistance show. That same spring, he took center stage as the face of Calvin Klein's denim collection, showcasing an array of styles that matched his versatility: effortless, bold, and unmistakably Mingi. With a deep, powerful voice, Mingi is known for delivering intense low-tone rap that sharply contrasts with the high-tone energy of Hongjoong, his fellow rapper in Ateez. His rap goes beyond rhythm, it becomes an emotional ignition, amplifying the entire mood of a song. In tracks like Gorilla, Fireworks, and The Real, his gritty, resonant tone hits like a heartbeat, adding dramatic tension. His signature phrase, "Fix on," shouted before he raps, has now become an iconic chant that represents Ateez itself. Mingi is also deeply involved in the group's songwriting. He revealed his self-composed track Untitled on Ateez's official YouTube channel, and has contributed rap making and lyrics to many of the group's songs. His words speak volumes, echoing the confusion of youth, inner rage, and an unwavering belief in oneself. But Mingi is far more than just a rapper. He first began dancing in middle school and, before becoming a trainee, focused mainly on old-school and hip-hop dance styles. It's no surprise that freestyle comes naturally to him, and every now and then, you'll catch him throwing in a slick breaking move. Mingi is known for his unique dance lines, graceful yet strong with precise control over pace and rhythm. His groovy body movements add a smooth wave-like texture to his performance, something his fellow members often point out. Thanks to his tall, commanding physique, his presence on stage is undeniable, especially during high-energy concert performances where his explosive power shines brightest. With a perfect balance of weight and agility, he consistently contributes to choreographic creation, elevating the quality of every performance. His movements during dance breaks are especially gripping, controlled, precise, and striking with impact. As the main rapper, he often performs solo routines surrounded by dancers, taking part in creating choreography that highlights his part to the fullest. During the filming of The Real, Mingi showcased his freestyle skills with high-level b-boy moves, and later brought them to the stage for fans to experience live.
코첼라 페스티벌
Off the stage, Mingi is calm and surprisingly thoughtful. He may be shy around strangers, but once you get to know him, he reveals a warm sense of humor and genuine heart. Alongside Wooyoung and Seon, he brings a burst of energy and excitement to the team. But when his members are weary or uncertain, Mingi is the quiet presence who stays by their side without a word. Despite his intense appearance, you'll often see the other members looking after him. With his quirky personality, Hongjoong once jokingly ranked him second in difficulty to raise, saying, "Sometimes, I really can't figure out what he's thinking." In daily life, he's playful and independent, often marching to the beat of his own drum. Mingi doesn't worry much about what others think, but when it comes to something he wants to achieve, his pride and determination burn strong. His passion for his work is unmatched. Mingi, the fire and shadow within Ateez. A storyteller whose voice resonates deeply from within. On stage, he's as intense as fire. Off stage, he's the life of the party, vibrant, witty, and full of joy. Meet Wooyoung, Ateez mood maker and master of performance. His full name is Wooyoung. Born on November 26, 1999 in Hongjoong, South Korea. He discovered his passion for dance at a young age. He often says that when he's on stage, he feels truly alive. Wooyoung began his journey as a trainee at Big Hit Entertainment, where he trained alongside his close friend Yeosang, now a member of Untitled. But when a new opportunity called, he chose to follow his own path to KQ Entertainment. A decision that would lead him to Ateez, the group that proves every day how 8 makes one team. As the group's main dancer and a standout vocalist, Wooyoung is known for his sharp jawline, sculpted features, and expressive duality. At rest, his face can seem intense, almost cold, but the moment he smiles, a boyish charm radiates through. With long limbs, a petite face, and a well-toned physique, he carries himself with elegance and strength, his arms especially defined from constant training. Depending on his styling, his entire image transforms. A soft fringe and minimal makeup reveal a pure, youthful look, while a swept-back hairstyle or longer hair brings out his charismatic, even sultry side.
Smart. You're a smart guy 막 이러면서 되게 똑똑하다고.
In March 2025, he turned heads at Paris Fashion Week, attending the Courageous Fall and Winter 2025 show, in a sleek, all-black leather ensemble. Vocally, Wooyoung's tone is unique, a high, textured voice that breathes life into every chorus. Often dubbed the killing part master, he frequently takes on high notes or the emotional climaxes of Ateez songs, often in harmony with Jongho. In the track The Leaders, it's his whispered rap that defines the hook, and in the unit song, It's You, he delivers both the chorus and the soaring final ad-libs live on stage. On February 21, 2025, he released a solo track titled Sagittarius, written as part of Ateez Present, a heartfelt gift to ATINY. He even took part in writing the lyrics, proving once again that his artistry extends far beyond the stage. With fluid lines and precision in every step, Wooyoung commands Ateez performances with elegance and power. Even in the fastest movements, he never sacrifices detail, delivering each nuance with intention. His dancing goes beyond technique. It tells a story, through rhythm, through motion, through presence. In tracks like Hala Hala, the real and bouncy, his explosive dance breaks don't just impress, they define the stage. His control over facial expressions and timing proves he's more than just a dancer, he's a true performance artist. Determined to refine his craft, Wooyoung lost 14 kilograms since debut, a transformation driven by the desire to reshape his lines and movement. He studied his own fan cams, analyzed what didn't feel right, and returned to the fundamentals to rebuild his foundation. Since the era of fireworks, I'm the One, he's redefined his dance with precision, discipline, and artistry, and in doing so, carved a style that is distinctly his own.
야, 에이티즈 타이틀 나왔다. 씨. 용환 형 전화해가지고 용환 형, 야, 너.
Offstage, Wooyoung is the team's vitamin, always overflowing with energy, playful jokes, and warm-hearted care. His cheerful presence and quick-witted charm have become a signature part of Ateez. When the final debut lineup for Ateez was confirmed, Wooyoung joined a little later. Naturally, some members were cautious at first. But Yeosang, his longtime friend from their former agency, simply told them, just give it 2 weeks. In truth, it didn't even take that long. Within days, Wooyoung had become an irreplaceable part of the team. Leader Hongjoong once said, guys like Wooyoung are born to be celebrities. And even admitted that without him, the members might not have grown so close so quickly. Wooyoung believes that if you don't show it, no one knows. That mindset drives him to express his affection boldly, sometimes so directly that his love for the members feels more like a full-on celebration. In Ateez, his warmth isn't just seen, it's felt by everyone around him. This side of Wooyoung shines just as clearly in the way he connects with fans. Whether it's on official content, vlogs, or fan sign events, his bright, candid tone always brings comfort and joy. But behind the laughter lies a deep well of self-reflection and seriousness. In dance practice, Wooyoung is relentless, obsessing over even the smallest details to ensure a flawless performance. He once said that delivering Ateez's message with complete clarity on stage is his personal mission. His life motto? Don't rush, but never stop. Rather than comparing himself to others, he focuses on growing beyond who he was the year before. Wooyoung isn't just the dancer who brings Ateez's emotions to life, he's the warm bridge that connects the stage to every fan's heart. With his big, round eyes and soft, boyish face, you might never guess the explosive power behind his voice. But the moment he steps on stage, his soaring high notes command every ear in the room. This is Jongho, Ateez's main vocalist, the youngest member of the group, yet one of its strongest forces. Born on October 12, 2000 in Seoul, Jongho, his musical journey began in elementary school, singing in the choir and learning to express emotion through harmony. His remarkable vocal talents soon led him to KQ Entertainment, where he began training at a young age. He gained early recognition on YG's Mix 9, ranking near the top with his solid and commanding performances. As Ateez's main vocalist, he anchors the group's sound, delivering unforgettable choruses and high notes in tracks like Answer, Turbulence, Eternal Sunshine, and Work. Considered one of the most impressive vocalists among fourth-generation idols, Jongho continues to grow, leaving fans and critics alike excited for what's next. With a clear, powerful tone and an unshakable sense of control, Jongho's voice stands at the heart of Ateez's sound. His vocal delivery carries the emotional arc of each track, commanding attention with a voice that's both strong and delicate. While he's known for hitting high notes with full chest voice, his falsetto is just as refined. Fans who've seen him live often say his volume and projection remind them of a classical crossover singer. Since debut, Jongho has consistently tackled high notes soaring into the 5th octave, and during Kingdom, Legendary War, his legendary run into a B5 drew widespread acclaim. On the historic Coachella 2024 stage, where Ateez became the first K-pop boy group to perform, Jongho's vocals remained astonishingly stable, despite the intense choreography and harsh desert winds. His live consistency earned him the nickname, the one you trust to sing live. And while his vocals often steal the spotlight, Jongho's dancing is not to be underestimated. As seen in the KQ Fella's pre-debut performance video, he showcased center-level dance precision. Skilled in crumping, dougie, and street-style movements, his strength control and expressive facials add to his unique vibe. Just like every member of Ateez, he brings acting into his performance. Especially during intense stages, Jongho never breaks eye contact with the camera, even when pushing out the most powerful high notes. It's not just a performance, it's presence. Offstage, Jongho may come across as reserved, shy at first glance, and sometimes mistaken for being aloof. But behind that quiet demeanor lies a surprisingly quirky and sincere spirit. He's solidly built and the strongest in the team, unbeatable in arm wrestling, weightlifting, and grip strength. Yet when asked, he humbly joked, "I don't climb up to challenge my big brothers. It's just that they come down to my level." Fearless by nature, Jongho rarely flinches. Even in unexpected situations, he keeps his cool and assesses things calmly and with care. His playful tone and spontaneous reactions help ease tension and bring warmth to the team. And when speaking with fans, his words carry a sincere touch that always leaves a mark. Jongho once said, "My role is to deliver emotion, more than just notes, more than just melodies." That's why in every practice, he reflects deeply on how to color each syllable with meaning. He's also a proactive force, offering feedback not only on vocals but also choreography and blocking, showing natural leadership. In 2024, he joined I Am a Singer, a KBS2 reality program, where he performed busking sets at historic landmarks across the country. Partnering with fellow member Hongjoong, he moved both local crowds and TV audiences alike with his heartfelt vocals and commanding stage presence. Choi Jongho, not just a high-note powerhouse, but the emotional amplifier and steady core of every Ateez performance. Ateez is a group of 8 individuals, each with a distinct identity, yet together they form one seamless, unified team. 8 makes one team, more than just a slogan, it's the philosophy born from the time they've walked this path, together. 8 voices, 8 bodies, 1 stage. Flawless synchronization between powerful choreography and live vocals, their performance is more than entertainment. It is emotion, it is art. And at the heart of this journey is their fandom, ATINY. A name born from Ateez and destiny, a bond that feels nothing short of fate. In the world of ATINY, joining the fandom is called boarding the ship, and cheering them on is playfully called rowing the boat. These fans dive deep into the intricate universe of Ateez, fully immersed in a world where music and meaning sail hand in hand. Star 1117, co-written by Hongjoong and Mingi, is a heartfelt tribute from Ateez to their fans, ATINY. It captures the deep bond, gratitude, and love that flow between the group and their supporters. The number 1117 holds special meaning. It marks November 17, 2018, the day Ateez officially introduced the name ATINY to the world. A day that began an unforgettable journey of connection. In this song, fans are likened to stars shining in the night sky. The lyrics weave memories, longing, and appreciation into every line, offering comfort and love to those who've stood beside them. Often performed during fan meetings and concerts, Star 1117 has become a moment of shared emotion. On stage, the members sing it not just as performers, but as grateful companions, creating memories with the people who made their dreams possible.
Hi, Ateez. 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 I'm so proud of you guys, and I cannot wait to see what other memories you make. Because ATINY is always here behind you, and we're always going to be by your side. Keep going, keep doing what
ATINY is more than just an audience.
And you know how you always told us.
They're the ones who unravel Ateez universe, echo their voices in the concert halls, and support every moment, even beyond the stage. They are companions. Fellow travelers on a journey that defies distance and time.
8 makes one team! 8 makes one team! 8 makes one team! 8 makes one team! Thank you!
And the members respond, how can we make our fans feel proud they chose us? That question drives them. And through every performance, every song, they offer the answer in the most honest way they can. The members say, maybe one day, the time we spent together as artists and fans might fade from your memory. But for us, it's something we'll remember for the rest of our lives. Eight young souls, lifting each other up, standing tall against the world, and proving themselves through music and performance. Their name, Ateez. And those who call that name, ATINY. This journey is far from over. With every new chapter, they breathe as one, walk as one, and write yet another legend together.